Hello and welcome to a new lesson in Linux. In this lesson we will learn how to secure shell using private and public keys. As you can see now I'm in the user Mustafa. To generate a public and private key I will type the first command ssh and then dash keygen dash t and then rsa and press enter. Here it will tell me the name of the path that it will save the private key in, and it will be a hidden path or a hidden directory. Now I will press enter. Now it will ask me to enter a passphrase, and this passphrase is like a password, so I will type a passphrase. And of course, as you know, when I type it, it will not appear here. And press enter. It will ask me to type it again. I will type it again. Okay, now as you can see, your identification has been saved in this path home Mustafa by the name ID RSA, and your public key has been saved in the directory home Mustafa by the name ID underscore RSA.pub. Now I will attempt to copy the file or the name of the private key ID, but first I will go to the directory home Mustafa. I will type cd and then home slash Mustafa and then slash dot ssh and press enter, and then I'll type ls to display the contents of the directory. As you can see, I have two files here, one of the public key and the other of the private key. I will attempt to copy the private key and I will copy the public key and move it to another file that we will see its name now. I will type the command cp and then id underscore rsa dot pub and then authorized authorize and then underscore keys. This means that I will move this file here, the public key, to the file by the name authorized keys. I'll press enter and I'll clear the page. Now I will display the private key ID dash RSA. Press enter. ID underscore RSA. And here is the private key. I will copy it from this line here, from begin RSA private key all the way to down, and I will make a notepad file and I will name this file by any name, for example private, but I will make its extension ppk. Here I'll press yes and I will save or paste it here and save it. Okay, now as you know, we access the server from the PuTTY application, so I must convert this private key from OpenSSH to PuTTY, and to do that I'll download the PuTTY generator so that I can work with the private key. From here I will search on PuTTY gen and I will download it from here and press on save link as, and then I will save it. As you can see now, I have downloaded it and I am opening the PuTTY gen. Now from here you will press on file, and then load private key. I'll double click on the private key, and here I'll enter the passphrase, then OK, and press OK, and then I'll press on save private key and save it as id underscore rsa dot ppk and press save. Now I'll close the PuTTY generator and open the PuTTY. I will type the IP, and as you have known in the last lesson, we have changed the port, so I will type the new port. Now from the menu on the left, I will scroll down to SSH and press here on the plus mark, and then click the AUTH, and then click the browse, choose ID RSA or underscore RSA. Now from the left menu I will scroll up to sessions, and under saved session type Mustafa session. I will click save and then open. I will type Mustafa and press enter. Here you can see the message authenticating with public key imported open SSH key. Now it will ask me to enter the passphrase that we have just created a while ago. I will enter it, press enter, and as you see, you have logged in by the user Mustafa. If I type who am I will see the user Mustafa. And of course, the main benefit of creating a private and public key is that it adds another layer of security in your when you secure your shell. And by that we have learned how to make private and public keys. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next lesson.